girls trips are definitely like haram. Like they're not good at all for a fucking relationship. And here's the crazy thing. I grew up in two really good fucking families. Like my parents divorced, but my parents both remarried like really good people. My mothers, either one of them, were never fucking going on girls trips ever, ever. And it's not because my dads were some strict, horrible guys or anything like that. They naturally just didn't want to do that shit. They went on family fucking trips. Like it wasn't a thing. Like this is a new age thing where women are like, oh, girls trip flying out. It's a whole new fucking social media bullshit thing.
No,
but hold on. Let me finish though. Hold on,
let
me finish. Now here's the deal about the girls trips. If y'all go and do something like that, first of all, you really don't fucking respect your man or really fucking have genuine desire for your man. Because hold on, let me finish. Do not interrupt me.
Finish, he said.
Do not interrupt me. If you really respected and loved your dude, you would want to go on a trip with him. And if you respected him, and if he really loved you and respected you, he wouldn't want you to go do something unsafe. Women get trafficked when they go to other fucking countries. Like there's literally if you go to Europe, there's people that are spotters looking for women that are coming in girls groups. Even in South America or in other countries just south of here. Like, this is a very big deal, and people think
Can I say something?
No, hold on. I got a lot to say. I got a lot of facts. And here's the thing. Actually listen. Don't just hear me. Actually listen for a second, okay? Because, once again, I'm just showing y'all the guy's perspective for a second. There's nothing wrong with learning other perspectives, guys. There's nothing wrong with this. So when you go and do that, your man doesn't even want to protect you. He doesn't even, and you low-key don't respect that. And here's another thing. When women go on a girls trip, you could say that you're never going to do anything bad, but it's like we said, birds of a feather flock together. Usually you're going with other single girls, because if they had relationships, most of their men wouldn't, if they really respect them, wouldn't want to do that. But hold on. So here's the deal though. When you go and you do something like that, you're basically saying that, like, you care more about your girls and going and doing those type of trips than you do about your actual relationship and your fucking man. No, because if you really cared, like I said, you would respect him enough that you would. No. Because and every time you interrupt me, you literally literally make me forget everything, every point that I'm gonna say to prove everything that I want to say. So please stop interrupting. And you've been doing this a lot, so please stop interrupting when other people are talking. You're doing it right now. Like, just stop talking when somebody else is talking. And here's the thing, ladies. Like, there's a lot to this, okay? And like, y'all need to stop shaming men whenever they say something like this. Because my girl doesn't go on girls trip because there's a fuck. What is my fucking word? Performance? No, there's a border. There's a fuck. Like, what's a boundary? A boundary. There's a boundary. If she ever wants to cross that boundary, she's more than welcome to. But she respects me so much, she wants to go on trips with me. She's not gonna fucking go and do it with a bunch of girls. And this is why I was trying to remember, but he kept fucking interrupting me. The thing is, when y'all can act like you're not gonna go cheat or go do anything like that, but we can look at statistics and look at facts and how women are sexually, and when we look at the numbers and how y'all are sexually and what turns you on and stuff like that, all it takes is having fun in a foam cannon party in Cancun with fucking, I was drunk, he was hot, one thing led to another, shit fucking happens. Like, and here's the thing: if it's 14 days after you're not ovaries, if you're 14 days after ovulated, you're extremely horny. Yeah. So like, you got to understand, like, some shit happens. And guess what? I know I have nothing but friends that are girls, and they have told me about these girls trips. They don't come back and tell anybody. Like, if one of the girls did anything, they're not gonna go and fucking run and tell their boyfriend. Like, y'all are loyal as fuck because y'all are extremely social creatures. So y'all don't fuck your homegirls over. Like, y'all gotta understand, like, if men and women are not the same, and y'all going and doing something like that, it is a fucking risk to the relationship. And if a guy says you can't do this, or I don't want you to do this because I care about the relationship a lot, you shouldn't shame him for that. And obviously, y'all just wouldn't be in a relationship with a guy like that. But I'd argue, if you choose to be in a relationship with a guy that lets you go do that shit, you don't really love him, you don't really respect him, and it's not gonna last. I can promise you that. Yeah, go ahead now.
Okay. So I feel like there is truth in what you spoke. I also feel like it sounded like a lot of
insecurity.
Yeah.
So you're gonna shame somebody for their preference once again?
No, because my whole thing is, like, there's some things that I do to take care of myself. Like, I go to do my nails.
That's sad that going on a vacation with girls it's sad that going on a vacation with girls. You were interrupting a lot, so I'm doing it back to you now. Okay, so you said that stuff, but guess what? You're wrong, because you can do other things to fucking make yourself happy. If going on girls trips makes you happy, you're not a relationship person. You're probably not going to be the type to ever be in a relationship.
But you want me to have a social life, because if I don't have girlfriends, I not necessarily have to be single, because if I'm married, then therefore by default, my girls at a level that are married too, and if they have to unplug from the kids and the husband and the CEO company kind of position and go on a yacht with their girls or her girls and sip on life and talk about, oh, girl, Lil Junior done got me up a wall getting ready to get a case. That's, why does that have to be something disrespectful? Like, I get it. You don't want your female to go out and be wild, but you won't attract us
It's not about
yourself.
her being wild. It's about, like I said, all you're doing is you're mitigating risk. And as a man, especially a valuable man, and you're this is the woman you're putting a fucking ring on, who's getting your last name. This is a big deal to a man. This is our legacy. The person who's having your seed.
So you would
This is
trust
a
her.
very big no. It has nothing to do with trust. It has nothing to do with trust. It has everything to do with the fact that we know how horrible this world is out here, and we're going to mitigate risk because we care so much about the relationship that we're going to do whatever we can to make it better. And here's the thing. It's sad that women think that that is fun today. That is not good. That is very sad. Like I said, I have two amazing mothers who don't give a fuck about going on a yacht. And they didn't 20 or 30 years ago either. This is a new world thing that is fucking stupid. It is, and it's all because of Instagram. It's all because of social media. It's all because of simps flying bitches out, letting them on their yachts and shit. It is simps. And like, if there wasn't all these simps and all these people following social media thinking that's the king of their life, we wouldn't even be doing this stupid shit. Right. Think about how many families are fucking destroyed because women want to go on a yacht. Fucking stupid.
And y'all aren't paying for that shit. Come on now.
That's
another
sad.
Dude is paying for that shit, that yacht. So you think that's a good ass answer? If you were my girl or if you're dating another dude and you tell him like, yeah, baby, I went on a girl's trip and yeah, we got on this yacht, you think he's gonna be fucking okay with that shit?
Okay, if I was your girl, let's take it there. If I was your girl and you trust me and you love me and you respect me and you value me, you wouldn't trust me to like go to the nail salon by myself.
The nail salon is a nail salon.
But wait, that's just a space and time that I take for myself so I can regenerate and come back to you and give you all I got.
But you're not surrounded by high value men.
You're saying apples and oranges. These are two completely different things. Of course, you can go get your nails done. That's not the same as going on a yacht.
But if I finish my thought, like maybe I can further explain myself in a way that
after you're done with yours.
Yeah, okay, I'll make it quick. So having a social life is part of self-care, healthcare. Like, it's crazy. Imagine if I'm your female or your female is always everywhere you're at. Every single
Do you realize social lives used to be with your family, with your kids, with close community of people that have the same values as you and like aren't going out and trying to do all these type of things? Like, you realize like you don't have to go do those type of things. Like, that is something that is a new thing. That is something that everybody's doing because everybody else is doing it. That's not what humans did for thousands of years. Yeah. Like, that's not how we're wired. It's actually extremely bad for your brain to go do these things because your dopamine, you want all this crazy shit all the time. You're always going to have these new limits of what you want. It's not a good thing for your brain to have this pleasure. That's why I highly preach against hedonism here. Pleasure. Because if you live in your pleasure, it's going to fuck your dopamine receptor up. That's all social media does too. Everybody's dopamine receptors are all fucked up and we're walking around thinking it's okay. No, in 10 years, everybody's going to be in therapy and trying to figure out why.